Welcome to Foundation Friday. The dedication and covenant of silent unity was signed on December 7th, 1892 by Charles and Myrtle Fillmore, founders of the Unity movement. It is unlikely when they signed this covenant that they had any idea how far-reaching unity would be as it evolved into the church we know and love today. We invite you to join us as we explore and share some of the original ideas, teachings, and writings of the men and women who created the foundation of the Unity Church.
Hi there. Thank you for joining us today for Foundation Friday. This is the last Friday in February already. And of course, we know that February is Black History Month. So this is our final opportunity to share during this month. And I wanted to be sure and include the Reverend Dr. Ruth Mosley in our celebration of Black History Month. I'm reading from an article called The House That Ruth Built that you can find at unity.org, and it was written by Reverend Sandra Campbell. Ruth M. Mosley was born March 10th, 1930, the eldest child of Miles and Bercy Newborn in Olive Branch, Mississippi, a town whose name symbolizes the biblical story of a dove bringing a branch to Noah, and a state known at the time for its poor economy, poor education, poor judicial system, poor social advancement, and more lynchings and killings of African American people than any other state in the United States. Olive Branch was a segregated one-horse town that divided Mississippi and Tennessee, with a population of fewer than 500 people. From 1900 to 2010, owing to the exodus of large numbers of middle-class families from nearby Memphis, Tennessee, Olive Branch was the fastest growing city in the United States. Today, it is home to more than 30,000 residences and many major businesses. Sorry about that. Like Olive Branch and many cities across the South in Mosley's day, the town's two churches were also segregated. Black people attended Halliburton Baptist, and white people attended the white church, whose obvious name signaled welcome to some and keep out to others. Mosley remembers that name, the white church, was placed at the beginning of the long walkway so certain people could be spared the embarrassment of showing up unexpected. Mosley's early introduction to unity sparked a certain search for truth. One of her daily chores as a child was to walk the mile-long dirt road to the mailbox. On one of those long walks, she discovered a folded pamphlet with the words in big letters, Unity Magazine. It was the Fillmore's National Sunday School lesson, but much different than what she was being taught. It spoke of God as love, leaving Mosley to ponder whether there were actually two gods, one that was discriminating, jealous, judging, vengeful, and the other that was just pure love with no consideration for one's skin color or economic status. Mosley tucked that idea into her heart and thought about it often. She became pregnant in her early teens and was forced to drop out of school. She had two small children when she decided to leave home in search of a better life for her family, leaving them in the care of her parents and siblings. She moved to Memphis, where she was a live in cook for a wealthy white family and attended a black church on Sundays, where the bishop's messages were much like what she had read in the Unity pamphlet. It was this preacher who encouraged Mosley to move to Detroit for better opportunities. Well, we know that moving to Detroit was a real change for Mosley and for Unity. In the early 1960s, she attended the Unity School of Religious Studies. In 1964, she founded West Side Unity in Detroit, and upon completion of her Unity coursework, she was ordained in 1966. In 1979, Mosley opened the Unity Urban Ministerial School. In 1982, she was elected and served as president of the board of the Association of Unity Churches. So this is why I really wanted to bring Reverend Dr. Ruth Mosley into our Black History Month. You know probably that this is the school that I attended and that Pastor Robert attended. And this school makes it possible for students all over the world to attend Unity School and become Unity ministers and teachers. And it all started with Reverend Ruth Mosley. Thank you so much for joining us today at Foundation Friday. We appreciate your time. But before you go, please know you matter. You are sacred, and you are so, so very loved. Namaste.
Thank you for joining us, and let's stay connected and grow in spirit. We are on Facebook. Search for Unity Church of El Cajon and follow us and like our posts. You can reach us on YouTube at Unity Church of El Cajon. Please subscribe to our channel, watch our videos, and leave comments which can help us improve. We are on the web at unityofelcajon.org. Email or call our church office to receive our weekly newsletters, which lists all of our activities and opportunities to learn and grow together.